to the music, they hip, they hop, they move, they groove, they shiver to the rhythm. Look out, they're totally new. They're waiting for you.
Hello. Okay, I turned the camera off and this clown slid off the shelf and tried to kill itself. So you know what? Cinnamon, his name is Cinnamon, you're gonna be with me. Look, you'll have to forgive me. The fan is gonna be on. You'll hear it in the background. It's a fucking heat wave right now. I don't even want to be making this video. The only way I'm getting through it is if I can have a fucking fan on, please. And since I'm a bit down in the dumps, I decided to turn to the one coping strategy which universally helps people and has no downsides. Alcohol! So I'm sure right now a lot of you are asking, Julia, what is this bullshit? I thought you said that you were gonna have a video out and then you would have another video out. Where is it? I wish I knew! The short answer is I've been living the life of an AO3 author. I'm not kidding. It's just like one fucking thing after another. The long answer is, okay, I planned a video. The video is not quite a review, but more of an analysis of a disturbing story, a la my Divine Farce video. And this video is not scrapped or anything. I'm still going to make it. It's just that the visuals for this were so much more time consuming than I thought they were gonna be. And when the video eventually comes out and you get to see the visuals, I promise you, you'll say, what the hell? This is what took so long to make? Yes, you have to believe me. So I was downtrodden and discouraged because the visuals for that video were going to take me at least another like month or two to make. And so I got the bright idea. I was like, wait, what if I pause production on this video and start production on another video on something that I'm very impulsively interested in? All of you guys unanimously loved that decision. So I went for it. Hold on. Want some? Ooh, damn, Cinnamon. This is gonna be hard to explain without like giving ridiculous amounts of details, but here's the deal. I wrote the script, I filmed the video, I edited, I got halfway through editing the video, then I discovered information that I hadn't either I hadn't seen before or I hadn't like really thought enough about before. Literally yesterday, I was looking at the video that I had in front of me and I realized that I no longer agreed with the argument that I was making in the video. And so the only way that I could save it, the only way that I could like salvage the video and still get it out there would be if I left out a ton of information, which I'm not gonna fucking do that. I love information. I love truth. I love knowledge. Basically, the short story is that I didn't do enough initial research and I fucked myself over, okay? I'm dumb, I'm chopped, I'm unk, I'm washed up, I'm fat, I'm in jeans. So this is the point where I'm at right now. I've gotten halfway through and then stopped production on not one but two videos in a row. And I am so frustrated and I'm so discouraged and uninspired and I'm like mad at myself and I'm mad at you. You're to blame for this. No. Basically, the point of this video is a moment of transparency that I don't often do because I really don't want to sound like I'm like, me. Woe is me. I have a stable job and I have a hobby that I love doing, but it's hard sometimes. I say this a lot, but I mean it every time and I mean it right now. I want to let you, the viewers, know how much I appreciate you and your patience with me. For those of you who don't know, YouTube is not my job. It's a hobby that I do purely for the love of the game. I do work a full-time job and so I edit videos or I like write scripts or plan filming or edit videos after a full day of work or like during my lunch break or early in the morning before I leave for work. You know, I just find time for it. It's very important to me that I keep video creation as something that I love, something that I do for fun, and it's not something that I like rely on for rent or whatever. When I am making videos, when I'm doing stupid edits or writing long scripts and wearing silly costumes and whatever, that is like my happy place. Like it truly is my hobby. But as much as YouTube is a labor of love for me, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I don't care what the audience thinks. I do care. I care what people think about me. I deeply care about that. The whole reason that I post videos online is to share them and for people to like watch them and interact with them. You know, I have a bunch of videos that I've made and filmed and edited that I've never posted online because they're just for me or like the people in my life. And I know that there are people who are annoyed or disappointed with how little I upload or like how long the time between uploads is. And I fully get it. As a lifelong YouTube watcher, I get it when you're like mad that a creator doesn't upload as much as you want. More than anything, I just want to thank you as my audience for being patient with me and for allowing me to be a human being whose life doesn't revolve around pumping out content 24/7. I am so eternally grateful. I tell everyone in my personal life that I truly do have like the best fan base that there is to have, because you guys have time and again shown yourself to be smart and thoughtful and also kind. I don't know, it just means a lot to me. In conclusion, sorry for the delay. There's been a lot of bumps in the road. I'm not happy about it either, but I am never quitting making videos. Even if it's a long fucking time in between videos, just know that another one is gonna be coming. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to, don't if you don't, and I will see you next whenever I upload. Bye!
That's only new.